It's not the pale moon that excites.
My first kiss was at the Christopher Columbus Park.
Yeah.
It was on 190th and Prairie. And I remember because I had my pickle, which is a green car.
Oh, God, I hate that pickle.
And she had to go in through the driver's side. So it was kind of like a
Not
little,
at first.
At first?
No, at
well,
first.
After a while,
the
right?
passenger door worked. But after a while, I would have to climb through the driver's side to get to the passenger side.
But that was sexy. It was like the Dukes of Hazzard type of deal, you know?
No.
So,
no.
So I remember telling her to close her eyes. And then I gave her the little first peck, which was really innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
That brings this sensation. Oh no.
It happened the day he was fixing my car speakers. Well, I would say it was the day I realized this is a good guy and I can't let him go. This is more than just a crush. This is a really good guy and he has to be mine. I had my car speakers had been out for quite some few months and I said, that's it, I can't take it, I need some music in my car. And talking with him about it, I didn't know what, and he was always just like, I'll do it for you, I know I have a friend who has speakers and I can get them for you. And so he came over one Sunday and there he is, and I was just trying to help him and he was like, oh, I got it. And he was just like, that's when I realized, like, this guy's willing to drop everything and do whatever I asked. That I was like, that's something you want, and that's something I wanted, and that's gotta be awesome. And I want him.
It was love at first sight because I knew that once when I first saw her, it was kind of weird because I kind of felt that I was gonna marry her, and I even had told myself I would be lucky enough to marry this girl that I just met. And I think that it was here at this park when I had felt it. And it's funny because I was gonna say I love you, but I caught myself, and instead I said I love your face.
I remember that. I was just like, thank you.
Just kind of, I don't know why. I guess I just didn't want to do it too soon or tell her too soon. But it was at that moment that I knew, and I had known all along.
If you
I was in LA and he was in Berkeley. He was flying in, I think it was Christmas vacation. I think it was around Christmas time. He flew in, and so I went to go pick him up at the airport. It was kind of late, so I didn't want to drop him off at his house, so we just hung around in his car. But he was like so tired, and I was just hugging him, and then I was like, I had something to tell you, and he was half asleep, and then he was like, and I said, I love you, and he would just, I felt his heart just start beating, and he was like, oh, I love you too.
Yeah, I remember that time. It was mutual on that same day, actually. Yeah. I had told her that I loved her too, but like I said earlier, I had always known that I loved her, but that's when I actually had the courage to tell her because she told me first. So I was like, all right, since you brought it up, then I'll bring it up myself. Actually, I was supposed to propose to her here at the Rocket Ship Park, but I had a friend, my friend Jesse, he told me, he gave me a good idea. We're going to go to Tepa, Jalisco, in Mexico, for a vacation with some family members. And he told me, why not do it there? Why not do it in Mexico, in the beaches of Mexico? Because we're going to go to Puerto Vallarta after that. So then I thought about it, and then, you know, things came around, and on that night, I had a couple of drinks, maybe a few too many. So I had the courage to do it right there and then. And when the band was playing La Banda, I told him to stop. So I kind of went like that. And then I got on one knee and proposed to her in front of her family and friends. So it was,
which everybody knew except for me.
Yeah.
5 years, probably mommy and daddy role. 5 or 6 years. I always add an extra year when I should be subtracting, but hopefully by then we would have found a home, and we would be living in our home, and hopefully working on having little Sebastian or little Mireya already in our careers, hopefully moving on up and happy, still doing whatever we can of enjoying life together. You? Where do you see ourselves?
I think
With a bigger diamond?
I think it's just based on God's will. I mean, if we can make, you know, plans for the future, but I think it's, you know, because things could change. And I think for me, I would want to have, you know, a set career, you know, working towards having a child. For right now, having already traveled the world, gone to Japan, Asia, Mexico again, Europe, Greece,
Italy,
Spain, Africa,
Brazil,
yeah. So just traveled a lot.
Thailand,
yeah, Thailand food.
love Thailand.
Yeah. Traveled a lot and just, you know, live life, and I think enjoy each other and learn about each other, because I think it's going to be a process, lifelong process, and I'm looking forward to it.
To growing old. Together.
Growing old with the body, but young from the heart.
Of course.